Robbie Williams has revealed the true extent of his mental health problems, saying he's battling a disease in my head which wants to kill him. The superstar Brit singer, 44, claimed he's come close to death so many times and compared his roller coaster life to George Michael, who died on Christmas Day 2016. Robbie on stage in Auckland earlier this month, currently in Australia on his The Heavy Entertainment show tour. Robbie said he fears for his life if he is ever left alone. He said, "Fortunately and unfortunately, left to my own devices, I'm inclined to sabotage everything. I've got a disease that wants to kill me and it's in my head, so I have to guard against that. Sometimes it overwhelms me and sometimes it's a tool I need to get on stage. Sometimes I am bliss and it's wonderful." He says he has come close to death so many times, but most of the time I'm human, having a human experience, trying to deal with the trials and tribulations of what goes on between my ears. Robbie opened up on mortality when asked about the impact on him of former Wham singer George's death. The pair, who to the extent that star described as acquaintances who were fond and fishy about each other, trod similar career paths, each leaving a hit band to forge hugely successful solo ventures and become icons in the field. But their achievements came as they battled their own much-publicized demons which threatened to curtail their success. The former take that star has compared his life to tragic George Michael's. Robbie first realized he had a problem at 19. But after getting sober in his early 20s, he relapsed several times and entered rehab in 2007 on his 33rd birthday, claiming he was 24 hours from death. He also had problems with anxiety, weight and stage fright. Asked if George's death made him reassess his life, he said, "The things I've put myself through, I've been close to, it's like by the grace of God go I. It's been so close so many times. It's been a very similar roller coaster, yes. And I miss George Michael, I wish he was here." Was it 2016 when everybody popped off? It was just a dreadful year, all of everybody's heroes disappear. You're realizing you're not immortal, and never more so than being 43 having 2 kids. It was just a dreadful thing to happen and I miss him. Robbie says he misses George Michael with wife Ida Field, who he credits with saving his life by keeping him clean just over 2 months ago. Robbie told The Sun he spent 7 days in intensive care last September after doctors found abnormalities on his brain that looked like blood. He was forced to cancel the Russian dates of his Heavy Entertainment show tour after falling ill backstage at a stadium in Zurich. He was then flown to London for emergency tests before being told to recover back home in LA for 2 months. Robbie said, "It gave me a real scare, because I've been in some dark places before, but back then I was 23, 27 or 32. Once you've been on the planet for 43 years, you realize that, even if you've got everything that I have, you're not invincible. So from now on I'm going to look after myself a lot more caring." Former Take That singer Robbie Williams tells fans how he had to pull out of his tour after falling ill with daughter Theodora. Rose Liam Payne goes designer shopping amid relationship crisis with Cheryl Towie's Pete Wicks cuddles up to Real Housewives of Cheshire star Dawn Ward-Benidorm's Bobby Nut. Snubs 2 kids in will but leaves others £5,000 each inside Kelly Brook's £1 million Kent cottage, and her perfect garden. Lauren Guja looks totally different with freckles and sunburn. Everything you need to know about Emma Chambers' husband Ian Dunn. The star, who has sold 75 million albums and won a record 18 Brit Awards, wed US actress Ida Field in 2010. She is mum of his daughter Theodora, Eddie Rose, 5 and 3-year-old son Charlton. And Robbie credits her with saving his life by keeping him clean, straight after the first date when the singer was so high on drugs he was clucking like a chicken. He said, "She nursed me, gave me exactly what I needed at that moment, a bit of loving. She saw me at my worst the first night. And, quite interestingly, liked it."